Hey everybody, hello, hello, hello. If you are a single woman and you've ever wondered why that continues to be the case, if you would like a partner, if you'd like to be in a thriving and sustainable love relationship, then I have some goodies today that's going to help you sort that out. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for popping on. Please say hello as you come in. Looks like that is Amanda. Hey there, nice to see you. So, for those of you who are new to me, my name is Lisa Rose. I'm a love and dating coach. I'm the founder of Deeper Love, Better Sex. And I help successful singles clear what's in their way of love, which is often a lot of bullshit, a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of old patterns and habits. And when you get rid of that and you get good at dating, you naturally attract your match. So as you pop on, please say hello. So, in my years of doing this, I have talked to somewhere between hundreds and thousands of women. And there's two patterns that I see time and time again that I do my best to help reflect that this is a pattern, this is a way of approaching your love life, and it's not necessarily serving the ultimate outcome of having a really fabulous, epic love life. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So the first one is I see a lot of women just simply, hey Rachel, nice to see you. A lot of women just simply opting out, like they take themselves out of the game. And they do it by saying things like, I need time to heal. I need time for myself. I'm working on my business. I'm working on myself. I'm taking care of fill in the blank. But the two really big ones are I need time to heal and I need time for myself. So I want to break that down a little bit. If you are recently out of a relationship, of course, there's some value in taking some time to heal your heart, kind of recalibrate, find your ground again. Do the healing work that is going to help you not just heal from that relationship, but really do the deep inner work so that you don't have to end up there again, especially if it's been a painful relationship. So if anybody's ever had, or if you recently had a painful relationship and you are telling yourself any of those things, go ahead and just put a little one in the comments. It's okay. We all do this. There's nothing wrong with it. But I want you to just be honest with yourself. If you are in the, I'm taking some time to heal. If it's been more than 6 months, my question for you is, how productive is that time? How ready do you feel to get back out there and have something different happen? Hey Adrian, nice to see you, than what happened the last time. Because the whole point of a pattern interrupt is to interrupt a pattern that we've been stuck in, to push the pause button as a way to get a bigger perspective, do some reflecting, learn some stuff that we didn't necessarily know, so that then we take all of that with us into the next round. Okay, so the questions to be asking yourself if you've recently had a breakup or if you just decided for some reason that you need to, quote, fill in the blank before you're ready to date, the questions I would invite you to ask yourself is, what's going to tell you that you're ready? Like, what are the clear markers and benchmarks? And if your path isn't moving closer to that, then I would invite you to consider doing something else or adding something in to what you're doing. Right? Does that make sense to you guys? So I really want that to be clear, because there is value in pushing the pause button as long as it's productive. What I often see is a woman gets her heart bruised, she gets her heart broken. She's terrified of having that happen again. She's asking herself questions like, how did I end up here again? How did I not see that? I thought he was going to be the one. Who's ever thought that? All right, go ahead and put something in the comments. Let me know. So if you're just hoping that this time is going to kind of heal that stuff that you're hoping to heal, then I would really invite you to be honest with yourself and ask yourself if it is or if it isn't. And if it's not, it probably just means that you want to add in another level of support, which is another resource to ensure that you are ready to get back out there, and that when you do get back out there, you'll have a different experience, which leads me to the second big mistake I see single women make. They have this idea that if they just keep doing what they've always done, but with a different man, they'll get a different result. Right? It's like their internal world doesn't change, but the externals of dating somebody different. You know, maybe they date somebody in a different county, or somebody taller or shorter, or they think, you know, this time for sure it's going to be different. And the sad truth that happens there is that if they don't have new skill sets, a deeper understanding of how they're being and who they're being, I gotta see who that is. Hey Trish, of how they're showing up, that is either contributing to success or to the whole thing blowing up, it's almost a guarantee that some version of the same thing is going to happen again. Right? So while I really commend those women for having the courage and the willingness and the confidence to just keep putting themselves out there, that's a really brave thing to do. The sad thing is that when they're showing up essentially the same way, you know, I'm going to give you a little example. I'm working with a woman now, and her long pattern is when she feels hurt or disappointed, she withdraws and she clams up, and then she gets really pissed off. Okay, so what she's not doing along the way is she's not really registering and honoring her own needs and her feelings and expressing them to the man she's dating in a way that encourages him to want to come closer, to want to give her more of what she wants and desires. Instead, she like bottles it all in, gets super frustrated, feels really disappointed, and then either just flees the scene or gets pissed off at him. So she's done this a number of times, and this is something that we've been working on. And so she and I have really been working on two things. We've been working on the internal, so that she can start to feel, when is she getting close to anger? And what has she not expressed that's about to have her blow up? And then I'm helping her develop the communication, because there's a whole language. You know, I've done this a while now, and I think one of my strengths is kind of being able to help clients like say things in a more inviting, in a more invitational way. Hey, thanks for joining, Jennifer. So that it's not blaming and accusatory, but it's also really clear, you know, this is what would feel better. I mean, I feel like one of the reasons that my dating life goes as well as it does, thank you, is because I'm really good at communicating in an inclusive way, where the man feels included and respected and honored and deeply appreciative that I'm telling him about what my needs are, what feels better, but I'm not doing it in a condemning way or in a way that assumes he should know and he's an idiot if he doesn't. I used to do that. That does not go over well. So don't do that. So this client is really just an example of, you know, she kept doing the same thing and she kept ending up in the same place, and she'd either choose men who were very like compliant, you know, kind of worm man, like they just would let her run all over him, and then she'd feel bored and she'd feel unmet and she'd feel like she wasn't really dating a very masculine man, which she wasn't, or she'd get with a stronger man and they just would have all these power struggles. So either way, it wasn't pretty. And the second mistake that I'm naming, which is doing the same thing hoping for a different result, kind of dovetails right into then needing this break to heal yourself and to take some time. I'm laughing, but it's actually a very painful cycle, and I would say between 70 and 90% of the women that I talk to and the women that I work with are caught in this cycle, one of these patterns, often both. Right? So when you are listening, if you catch the replay, or if you're listening now, I really want to know what part of this resonates with you. Where do you recognize or see yourself? Where are you right now in this cycle? Are you taking a break to heal yourself? And if so, how's that going? are you caught in a cycle of basically getting the same result no matter who you date, right? And again, there's nothing wrong with this. I say this over and over again. Until we really learn how to do something different and how to fill out the skill set and the tool set that we weren't necessarily handed, even though we needed them, we're just kind of like in bondage to what you have so far. And that is where working with the love coach, working with a relationship coach, getting the support so that you both do the internal work that really starts to shift stuff. And you also learn some new skills. You learn some new, let me see who that is. Hey, Sarah. You learn some new ways of communicating. You learn some new ways of expressing. You learn some new ways of being curious rather than condemning. So all of these things are the things that I help my clients master, and then they get really good at them, and then they get out of this pattern, and then the pattern that they're in is, wow, I met this amazing man. It's deepening. He's committed to me. He loves me and adores me and cherishes me. I feel amazing when I'm with them. Hi, Sarah. And it's going really great, or they hit a bump and they know how to navigate that bump. So those are the kinds of things that I help my clients with. And I actually have one space that's about to come open in my 30-day program, which is called Dating 3.0, 30 Days to Great Dates. This program is really for you if you're in any of these circumstances. You want to date, but you just don't want more of what you've been getting. And so you're putting it off. You're a little scared. You're a little nervous. You don't feel confident. You just feel like you've kind of run out of steam for more of what you had. And I can totally appreciate that. I want to get you out of those patterns. So it's for you if that's the cycle that you're in. It's also for you if you are dating, but you're not meeting men that feel like a match for you, and you're not sure why. Either you're not interested in the men that are interested in you, the men that you like, you don't get asked out on, you don't get second dates, the whole thing blows up, it falls apart. There's a reason for that, and we can definitely fix that. And it's also for you if you're dating somebody, but you're feeling a lot of ambivalence, the relationship isn't deepening, it's kind of stopping and starting, you don't quite know how to have the conversation to see if it's the right fit for you, and then to move it along. So if any of this sounds like it would be helpful for you, I think that spot is going to go pretty fast because I've been having a couple of people reach out to me. You're welcome to just shoot me a message. You can leave a comment here, but if you don't want to do that, no problem. Just shoot me a message on Facebook. We can get on the phone. We can see if we're a fit. It's a total no pressure conversation. If we're not a fit, I'm not going to try to talk you into it. I only work with women where we both know it's a great fit. And that's why my clients get the results that they get. So I hope this was helpful for you. When you watch the replay, please let me know you were here by saying hello and leave one of your biggest takeaways. What did you glean from this? What does it have you thinking about? And pop over to my, hey Anna, nice to see you. If you haven't already joined, pop over to my Facebook group, which is called Dating Wisdom for Successful Singles. And you can also find me at deeperlovebettersex.com. I have some nice free goodies there to also support your love journey and make sure that you actually go on dates that lead you to love. So look forward to connecting with you, and I want to hear about how your love life turns around. Bye, everyone.